Hi, I'm Fred Reed from CNY Live and Oswego County Today. Today we have a great opportunity to talk to Virgil from Endeavor Entertainment. How are you, Virgil?
Doing well, man. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. So I'm sure maybe some people met you here. We are at Virgilios right now in Fulton. And they met you here or maybe some other places. Why don't you start a little bit and tell us, Virgil, where'd you come from?
I actually grew up in Baldwinsville and became a magician at a young age. Started learning magic tricks as a kid and it actually turned into a full-time career. And I was fortunate enough to be able to work hard and be able to travel around the country and to other countries performing. And that turned into people wanting me to help them plan their events and other different functions. So I would bring in other different things besides my magic show. I would do my magic and I would bring in like cotton candy or a bounce house or this or that. And that kind of led to people calling me for just that stuff. And it was kind of a shock to me that people wanted me to provide them with other things besides magic, because that's what I had a skill at, and that's what I did for a living for a long time. And that led to me starting Endeavor Entertainment. And people used to send me cards when I was a kid saying best wishes in all your endeavors, and I always try to do the best I can at everything I do. So it became Endeavor Entertainment, so E squared.
When did you open or start Endeavor Entertainment, E squared? By the way, that's an exponent, it's not two.
Yeah, right, E2, E squared. Started it in 2003, really just to try to take care of my customers and give them what they wanted, extra stuff from me. And that turned into a full business onto its own. Hired employees, bought equipment, moved into a big warehouse, a new office space, and kind of grew and grew and grew. To the point where I was running a company instead of being out on the road doing events. That led to a whole wedding division because we started getting into the wedding world and doing chair covers and linens and sashes and uplighting and all that kind of stuff, and photo booths and chocolate fountains and you name it. And that took off, so we actually have Forever Endeavor, which is a family sister company of Endeavor Entertainment. A wedding sounds like Forever Endeavor. So sure. it is a forever endeavor. So we started doing that, and then people said the only thing you don't have is your own venue. So I started looking for a place.
And that led you somehow up Nestle Drive here, and this location that we're at right now, which is Virgilios. We talked briefly about this before, and you kind of went through a lot when you came into this. That there was a lot of it sat for a while, not really being used very well.
Yeah.
So what kind of things did you go through, really getting this to the shape it's in now?
Well, we had to renovate the entire place to make it what we wanted it. So just to have.
And I'll interrupt, but yeah. You mean your wife and
my wife and I,
people?
yes, my wife and I.
Okay.
Yeah. It's private. It's we don't have any partners. We don't have any investors. It's literally my wife and I that do everything. That started it all, dreamt up the dream of it all. We came here and sat and on the middle of the floor and kind of spun around and just looked at the place and kind of daydreamed of what we could make it look like. There was a lot to do. It was really meant just for picnics. It actually was owned by Nestle's Park, by Nestle's Chocolate, and called Nestle's Park for a long time. And a lot of people in the Fulton area know and have been here and had events here. Know people that have been married here, So we decided we want to renovate the place and make it look different and make it look more of an elegant, beautiful wedding venue and a special space to help create more business here in town as well. So some of the things we did, everything you see behind us, the whole bar, all the stone on the walls, all the pull stations of the fire alarm system, the chandeliers, the bathrooms were completely gutted and totally renovated. Kitchen was all redone, all stainless steel kitchen, back patio, brand new septic system. We brought in natural gas, water. So there was a lot that we did infrastructure-wise to make this be a future venue.
Wow, that was a lot more than I thought.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot. This is a very beautiful location. It's easy to get to. You guys have done fantastic work with the stone and the woodwork and everything.
Thank you.
Recently, obviously, you've been doing this. You've had this for 3 years now.
This is our fourth summer.
This is your fourth summer.
Starting our fourth summer.
And just this past weekend, you had a pretty big blowout here.
Yeah.
And we're going to run some photos with that.
Awesome.
Of what happened, but tell us a little bit about, without getting, totally personal about them, but
Sure.
What did you go through? What did they have here? 'Cause
It was a little bit over a year and a half of planning. They did have a wedding planner as well, so that was a great help on our side of things, but it was something going on everywhere around the property the entire time. They were here longer than a typical wedding reception. It was really a carnival, festive, it was a steampunk themed wedding. Steampunk. They had a hot air balloon, tethered hot air balloon out front. And that's the cool thing about this, our venue, is we can do things that other places can't. We had a hot air balloon tethered out front. We had horse-drawn carriage rides. There was fireworks going on at the end of the evening at the after-hours party. They had stilt walkers. They had airbrush tattoo artists, string quartet playing. They had an aerialist, mobile escape room, all kinds of stuff.
What is that? I'm sure somebody out there is going to ask that.
A friend of ours here in town, just in the town, in Baldwinsville, has a motorhome that she has transformed into an escape room. There was a photo booth here. There were 2 DJs. I mean, it was a party. It was a party of a century.
That sounds it.
They had this whole buffet table, was just from start to finish was full of food.
And this is a new buffet table you just installed recently too, correct?
Yeah, we're constantly trying to upgrade and make this place better and better and better. As we do business, we take the money and we put it right back into our business. We're looking to grow and be here for a long time and do a lot with the community, for the community, and have a lot of fun and bring friends and family together here in this place.
So with the food, is it do you have somebody come in and do it for you, or is that part of your whole deal, like right from the get-go, food, everything?
Yeah, we do the food, we do the bar, with our wedding decor company, our sister company, we do all the linens and chair covers, sashes, all the room decor. We are not opposed to working with other wedding planners and other vendors. We just want to make sure that people do what's right and represent us as a company properly. But pretty much we do most of it in-house.
Wow. And it just shows because, what you had go on this weekend means it's really up to the imagination of you and the people you're working with and what can really happen, because you've got a broad expanse of land here that you can work with. I mean, a tethered hot air balloon, come on, that's not easy to just park anywhere, right?
We've had people bring change of clothes, and we had a younger couple get married, and their wedding, they were in their early 20s, they got married here. And all their friends brought a change of clothes, and they went out and they played volleyball and basketball and not softball. They had a kickball game going on.
Okay.
So I mean, there's a 12-foot diameter bonfire pit out back. I mean, there's a lot here that we can offer people.
Besides weddings, you have 2 events coming up. One of them being a dinner theater, with Theater du Jour.
Theater du Jour. We're looking forward to it. It's our first time trying it out here. They do a great job with what they do, and we're looking forward to packing the place.
Yeah, dinner theaters are fun. They're very fun, and this is going to be a nice place for what they're doing. They're going to have plenty of room to play with this place.
Yeah, it's cool.
You also have so beyond weddings and that kind of stuff, you have another event coming up, pretty big.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
We have our 3rd annual car show. It is Rods and Rockabilly Roundup. This is the information on it. We have Ruby Shoes is performing, coming up. 3 bands. We have Krypton 88, Hot Rod Ford and the $2 bill, and Ruby Shoes is performing. We have a pin-up/greaser contest. Every adult ticket sold, $2 from every adult ticket sold is going back to Oswego County for the Toys for Tots. So we're donating that to Toys for Tots. We're doing chicken barbecue. There's going to be some food trucks here. Free cotton candy for every child that comes in the gate that buys a ticket. Free cotton candy for them. We also have tons of sponsors, lots of vendors going to be here. We have a kids fun Route 66 kids zone fun area. We have bounce houses with our other Endeavor Entertainment companies bringing that up. So we have a monster truck, a race car, and a skid steer bounce house going to be here. Tons of awards. And the bar will be going, food will be going, music's going to be playing.
And classic car engines revving?
Every kind of car you can think of. We have on track to come a 1,000 horsepower race car that's going to be here. They're starting up their engine a couple times a day, each day. So yeah, it's September 22nd, 23rd.
So it's a multi-day event, September 2nd, 23rd. And the Theater du Jour event is on what day?
It's October 26th.
October 26th. The tickets can be gotten at
DeJourCNY.com.
Yep, I know that. Okay, and then where can they get and purchase tickets and stuff for the car show?
They can call Endeavor Entertainment, our main office. Virgilios, Endeavor, Forever Endeavor, they all ring to the same office in Syracuse. It's 315, and then this is crazy, but 315 for Virgil. When I was doing magic shows, it just was available, and I said, let's get it. So it's 315-484-7445.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you very much for your time, Virgil. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. And I want to tell everybody that you should call Virgil for any type of event you might want. This is a great location here, among the other things that he does with Endeavor and Forever Entertainment. You put a lot of hard work here.
Thank you.
Let's call this guy up, and don't miss these two events. These are both going to be great events. The dinner theater in October and the car show in September.